being really intentional with why we're here and what we're trying to get out of the experience out here. What are you hoping to achieve out of the 3-day retreat? What are you hoping to get out of your time up here?
Don't get caught up on the walk, getting from A to B, which we so often do in life. You know, we've got to reach our goal and we miss all the cool stuff in between, and it's about taking that little step back and taking the breath like we did with the stretches this morning, and sort of just remembering where you are. It's not every day you get to come into the bush with a great group of people, and because right now it's just all trees. You know, to you it's just all green trees. It might be like when you get a new class of students and they're all just a bunch of kids, and it takes a little while for you to get to know them a little bit more and the personalities come through.
We've known Uncle Paul for a few years now. He's been on a journey of diving deep into his Aboriginal culture and heritage to uncover and really dive into some of the wisdoms around wellbeing in a really holistic sense in all aspects of life.
You're not here out of just random chance. You're here because of something quite divine and quite powerful spiritually. You're here for a reason. Really think about the context of what you're doing and celebrate who you are and celebrate your story. In 45 seconds, tell person B their entire life story. And then when I say switch, person B will tell person A their life story in 45 seconds, okay? 45 seconds. When you tell your story, you go, this isn't very vibrant, there's nothing special about my story, this is just me. And then the other person goes, I really liked what you did, and you go, oh, wow, so there's a bit more to me than I think. Because that really is the essence of what that exercise is. Every one of you is incredibly special. It's not about being egotistical, it's about being proud of your footsteps and what you're doing, and know that it has been worthwhile and that you are important and you are doing great things.
Birds are really inquisitive by nature, and so particularly when you're hearing these little noises, you put your finger up to your mouth like this and then you kiss it. Do it.
That's a joke. Oh, that's nice. I like that.
Because of that, we've got another little guy over here with a beautiful, vibrant yellow. That's called a yellow-breasted robin.
Do you jump out of bed every morning saying, I can't wait to get to work? In our spirituality, if you don't wake up and look forward to the day, it says that you're not on your dreaming path in some way. It doesn't say you have to get rid of your job, but it says there's something going on that's not quite right. And until I had my breakdown, I wasn't walking my footsteps at all. I was walking the footsteps of everybody else's expectations, my parents, society. But I knew deep down that I had to walk what I believed was what I call my truth. And your truth is your dreaming path, and why am I here? What is my purpose in life? And part of it possibly is being a parent and a spouse and those things. But we all have something to achieve in our life. And when your dreaming path is in alignment, you know it and you feel it, and things seem to go right. If you ever have a kind of year where everything seems to go wrong, it's a sign that you're not actually on the dreaming path.
You can go enjoy it.
Oh, I thought about it.
But this is one of the giant mosses. So there's the second largest moss in the world. There's a South American one that's about that big. This one gets to about that big. Only about 10% of the above ground fungi that we can see has actually been categorised in Australia. So it's a huge amount of fungi that just we know nothing about out there.
And law, in its essence, is knowledge, and our way of sharing knowledge is through story, but law is knowledge. Once you have law, then you can have love. And love is love for what you do. Love is love for those around you. For you to express your love through your work, it's important to have the knowledge around what you're trying to do. So you have law, then you have love, and then the next two L's are look and listen. And that's what we've been doing the last 2 days, walking through the bush and looking and listening.
Start listening quickly just to what's close to us. And that could just be the water tapping on the leaves, it could be the little local birds around us. And they just can do that infinitely.
When you look and listen, what happens? You learn. That's the 5th L. People don't have to talk for us to learn. That's the bottom line. We can still learn. You'll be learning for months after these 3 days because you'll be reflecting. And it's when you're quiet that will happen, when you're silent.
That's the interesting thing that I've always found of being in the bush, that the more you're in it, the more you get attuned to it, and then you feel the differences. And there's little things that you're picking up now that you don't even realise, and it comes from a very ancient place within your system.
So if you look and you listen, you learn. The 6th L in the 6 L's is lead. And so what the 6 L says is, for you to be a leader, you must have the knowledge. You must then have love. You then need to look, listen and learn. And once you've got all those things, then you can lead. So that's a call to arms for you to go back and do a bit of diagnostic on yourself to say, do I have the knowledge I need in whatever it is I'm looking at in my job? Do I still have the love that I came into this business with? And do things to re-embrace that love. Go out and spend time with kids and feel their joy and go, wow, this is important. What I'm doing is important, and I love that. And then go, okay, who do I need to look and listen to and with? You learn a lot from each other. And then I'm ready to lead. Everything has spirit and everything is connected. When something or someone passes, where does it go? It goes back to where it came from and begins again. Nothing is ever lost, just missed until it is found again.